here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Well, hello there, everybody. Great to see you. Make sure this thing is working. It's been a while. Like, there was this thin layer of dust on it. It is now gone. We are here, everybody. What is going on? Great to see you all. What is up? We got, man, all these people in chat. Want to say hello to the wonderful Star Wars mom, Angelina Cerini, Lombardi 1969. He wants the No-No song. You know what? Echo Base Network, we have not been around lately. Shame on us. You know what we get? We get a no-no.
N-O, N-O, no, 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 no.
I spare you the whole song. I spare you. You're welcome. But thank you. What is going on? David is here. Donut Lord. Hey, Nick. Hey, Coach. Matt Cave Gaming in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. The Rogue Sarge is here. M. Tipman in the house. Sugar Bear is here. Papa Palpatine's Pizza Padawan also with us. I said Star Wars Mom earlier. Mr. Rissman himself is not going to make it tonight. He is on a cruise, so we wish him well. I just got great news. I am on a 2-hour delay in the morning. We could pull an all-nighter. What do you say, doofus?
I got to go at 9 because I got work.
I'm kidding. I'm not going to pull an all-nighter. I'm an old, cold man. Look, yeah. I had to bring the hoodie out because it's it was like 70 degrees here today, and it is freezing in the house.
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly here too.
Yep. Hey, man, we still have a YouTube channel.
We do.
We're here.
And some people actually showed up.
Some
Thank you,
people
guys.
actually showed up. Look, hey, hold up. Just so everybody knows, I do not have a black eye or anything. It's me. I'm here. I don't like those glasses with my new fresh Auburn hat. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's go. Dr. Disrespect 2.0 minus the underage female.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. So guys, here we are. Little housekeeping before we get into some topics real fast. We have a big event coming up, and we are less than a month out. We're
Yeah.
3 weeks ish out from going to Icon. Nick, tell everybody about Icon and what are we most looking forward to?
Great celebrity guests there. Hanging out, meeting everybody, and just having fun, having a good time.
Hanging out with all of our friends is the coolest part.
Yeah.
And right behind that, it's walking through the booths
Yeah.
and see. It's like, you remember the first time we went to Icon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in that big arena.
Yeah, Icon number 1,
Yeah.
8 years ago,
Yeah.
and you and I, we sat and listened to Shatner and we saw the celebrities, but the thing that got us the most excited was walking around like it was a time machine,
Yes.
looking at all the old toys.
Yep.
I couldn't get you out of the comic book area.
Yeah, because there was I had to sell my entire collection. And so when we went there, that's kind of when I started rebuying some of the books that I really enjoyed.
Recollecting.
Yeah, recollecting.
That's what like most of us do our entire adult life.
Yeah.
I heard a man, I can't remember where I heard it. Oh, I know where I heard it. It was Sylvester Stallone on that documentary that we talked about.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch that?
No, I've not.
All right, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
So he says, all you do is typically, all you do is gain, add
Yeah.
until you're 40. He said, but after you're 40, for the next 40 years, all you do is lose.
Yeah.
And he's talking about people, relationships, jobs. It's just loss after loss after loss. Yeah. I'm not trying to hit us all with a downer because most of us are there, but you spend, a lot of us spend some time recollecting the things of the past. Yeah. I just won an auction the other day. I never bid on auctions.
Mm-hmm.
I won on eBay.
Oh, okay.
And I bought it, and for a split second, I had buyer's remorse, and I thought, I'm not going to pay for that. I'm going to cancel this thing. But I sat and thought about it. I said, you know what? I really do want these. Dadgummit, I deserve these. I want them. I'm buying them. I got a small collection of original LGN 1985 Thundercats toys.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I got Lion-O, Mum-Ra, Tigra, Chitara. I got, a lot of the action figures, and they're going in my case, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I'm about to do some cleaning house, and I'm actually going to probably be getting rid of stuff because I got too much crap.
Yeah. Oh, so that's so funny you said that.
Not enough room.
my wife, without me being involved, I didn't know she was doing it. She cleaned our garage out.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So it's like, she called me out there. She's like, that's your box. What do you want to do with it? It cannot be in the garage anymore. And I thought, uh-oh.
What was it? Just a bunch of random crap?
I sold my Nintendo collection.
Ah.
I posted it on Facebook that day, and it sold 2 hours later.
Oh, nice.
Super Nintendo. Sorry, Matt Cave, it's all gone. And I've got a cart for disc golf, and I went to go play disc golf 2 days ago, and I opened up the trunk of my car to put my bag in there, and my cart was in my trunk, and I was like, "What the freak? Where did this cart come from?" And I thought, my wife put the cart in my car for me to do something with and get rid of. She does not want it in the garage anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, that's look, life has been very busy for both of us.
Yeah.
I have really been out of the loop with all things Star Wars.
Same.
But there's one thing that I have noticed. You can't help but notice it if you just look, but I really do have a bird's eye perspective, and I guarantee you every single person in chat knows more about this situation than I do. I don't know how much you know about it. You probably know a little bit because I think you pay a little bit more attention than I have been to some things. But here's what I have noticed. I feel weird saying this. The next word's out of my mouth. Here we go. You ready? The Acolyte. I feel weird saying that. The fans of The Acolyte took an L, and they cannot handle the L. So what do? They try to demonetize people who disagree with them.
Yeah, Geeks and Gamers, Ryan, Nerdrotic, Star Wars Theory.
I'm shocked we didn't make the list. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, well, we're not big enough.
Yeah, it's like we're not worried about demonetizing them. They don't make
small
anything.
Potatoes.
Yeah. We're not even a potato. We're like a tater tot.
Yeah,
one tater tot.
A half a tater tot.
We're an old crusty tater tot from Dairy Queen, 5 years old.
Yeah,
and those guys are like sacks of potatoes.
Yeah,
So what's going on with that? Like,
the only
they
thing
freaked out.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen, just on the little bit that I've seen, which isn't a whole lot at all, but from my understanding, there was basically a campaign to try to get YouTube to demonetize those people's platforms, which is insane, because this is just people's opinions on a fictional show with fictional characters, and they try to spin it, like they do in the political scenes, into something that it's completely not. And YouTube responded and said, "There's nothing wrong with this content. So sorry, deal with it."
They're trying to say, are they not trying to say? It's the same old tired argument. These guys, there's no room for hate on YouTube.
Yeah,
and I'm like, they're not hating people. They hate the content.
Yeah.
Do they think Amanda Stenberg is an idiot? Yeah.
Because she's done stuff directly.
She is.
To have people come at her.
Yeah.
Now, did people go after Daisy Ridley? Nope, because she wasn't doing anything. They went after her character because they thought it was a poorly written character, but her as an actress, there wasn't people hounded her. I'm sure there probably was a handful, but it wasn't on the even close to the level that Amanda Stenberg's gotten, or Brie Larson, or any of these other actors or actresses that go after the fans and spin stuff into a narrative that's just simply not true.
So here's what I see as somebody who works in social science. That's my degree. That's my profession. I see these people no different than the modern day major media outlets, where you cannot believe a thing they say, because they are going to twist anything that they can to fit what they need it to fit.
Yeah. Star Wars Explained was one of the main channels. That
and
was
his girl Molly.
Yeah, and Molly Damon, his wife, were two of the main people, pushing this campaign.
Yes.
Which is insane. And they Theory came out with the video talking about all this.
I knew he did a video, but I have not watched it.
He showed emails, conversations that they've had between each other, all that sort of stuff, which some people probably frown upon when people share private conversations like that. But in the
when you're
context
going
of
out with them trying to get him demonetized, bro, all bets are off.
Exactly. When you got to put something in context, those kind of things need to come out. And there was nothing, doxing or over revealing or anything like that on it. So I had no problem. I did see some people out there that were trying to hate on Theory for releasing private conversations or whatever. But like I said, with the context that was needed for the conversation, that was something that needed to be shown, and he showed it.
So here's the thing, and I am sure that those people and people who believe things and think things similarly, they view us as being no different. We're just the tater tot version. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But with that said, dude, The Acolyte has ended. I've not watched any Star Wars since it ended. Nothing.
I don't think I have either. Well, no, I take that back. Empire and Jedi were on TV.
I did see them on TV, and I
watched some of those.
I also saw The Last Jedi was on TV.
I did not stop on that channel.
I didn't stop on it. I just saw it on the guide.
Yeah, I saw it too. I actually stopped on Empire and Jedi. I did not stop on
Special Edition, I'm sure.
Or Rise of Skywalker. Did not stop on any of those. Or Solo, I think, was on there as well.
Well, The Acolyte ended. I have not watched any Star Wars. And now that we took last week off, I've not been on camera talking anything in 2 weeks. So here we are, and I'm like, bro, it's really not that deep.
No.
I don't like a lot of the things that Disney is doing with Star Wars.
Same.
We all know that. I'm preaching to the choir here. But I don't hate any of those people.
No.
But they sure do think that people who are not enjoying the product hate their guts. I don't. I can't speak for anybody else. I don't. I know you don't. I might not respect you when you go about trying to get people demonetized and ruin their lives. You're trying to ruin their life.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anybody that tries to ruin somebody's life when there's no need in it is crazy. That's one thing to have a private conversation with somebody, that sort of thing. But when you publicly try to go out and try to destroy somebody's livelihood and something that they've worked to build and that sort of thing, you're a terrible human being.
So I want to follow those comments up with Nick, because Veritech is 100% right. The reason I can say what I'm saying is because I've distanced myself from all this.
Yeah.
I've distanced myself from it. If I was sitting there on social media watching the battle wage on, I might start to hate those people too.
Yeah.
I do not like that Molly Damon chick. I don't like her.
She's terrible.
I actually was following her on REBN Twitter account, Nick, just so I could kind of keep a bird's eye view of what's going on, just in case we ever got a wild hair to make a video about another content creator, because that's what a lot of people have been doing. Hey, there's nothing going on. Let me make a video about Star Wars Theory and what he said, or whatever, That's just kind of the circles that everybody's going in right now. But I have no interest in waging the battle. We're just going to look at the product, say what we think about the product, and it is what it is. If you want to call us the names, whatever. If you want to try to get people demonetized, whatever, that's on you. But it says a lot about you that you're going that far. Wouldn't it be something if that situation was reversed? Could you imagine how they would react if people on our side of it all was like, hey, these people need to be demonetized, kick them off the platform completely, they would flip out.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
So, anyways, all right. Well, that's kind of our little opening there. I want to know what you guys thought about all that. We do have some super chats and member chats, and guys, thank you for being here. Seriously, I knew that Risman wasn't coming because he is on a cruise.
Ah, nice.
I thought Derek was coming, but I've not heard from him, so I'm unsure. Usually, if I don't hear from him, he's coming.
Yeah.
But you know,
Hey, solo stream.
solo, old school, me and you.
Old school.
Yep. All right. Our brother Bobby, the Rogue Sarge,
Hell,
gun
Sarge.
range therapy. My man does range therapy. It makes him feel better. I can totally understand how going to a range and firing your weapons makes you feel better. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Bobby says with a big $20 super chat, hello everyone at EBN. Looking forward to tonight's show. Can't wait to see my boy Bobby at Icon. Gonna be awesome. Thank you, Bobby, for that big $20 super chat, my friend. Davish with a member chat, 13 months, baby. Hell chat, hell EBN. Thank you, Davish. You are the man. Good to see you, bro. Ted's Nerd World with a 99-cent super sticker, and it is a poop emoji. Of course.
Yeah, always is.
Of course. Thank you, Ted. That is symbolic of the content on our channel. The poop emoji.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Parody account Muffandom, you bigots, with a $1 super chat. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate that. K Crux with a one membership gift. He gifted one EBN membership. So if you got that membership, please give him a big thank you in the chat. Thank you for doing that, man. We love to see our members grow. We haven't done very much in the last 2 weeks, but we're not going anywhere. We still have Patreon. We're going to be getting things up on there. When December rolls around and there's another Star Wars show, we're going to be having massive pop-ins. We're going to be live twice a week. We're going to be the same pattern. And when things get settled down, we'll start cranking videos out. This has been good for us. We went hard, bro, in the summertime.
Yeah. We did.
We went hard.
Yeah.
And
we'll go hard again.
We will. So, Veritech 2000, you're not wrong. I just got a fully articulated Veritech fighter from Robotech. I feel like a kid again. P.S. F Star Wars explained.
Yeah. God, he's terrible.
I've never watched a single video. I'm not going to lie. Never have.
You're not missing anything.
Wouldn't know him. The only image in my head is him wearing the Slave Leia bikini.
Oh, golly.
That's the only way I know him. And I'm sure I'm just assume based on what I've seen and what everybody says that he would probably be proud of that. But you're not going to catch either one of us in a bikini. I promise you that.
No, definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
Jedi Master Lawrence, member for 40 months. Happy early birthday, Coach. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. I have a feeling Billy D is next to join the Force.
Yeah, I mean, the older we get, the more people we're gonna lose.
That's what Sylvester Stallone said.
Yeah.
Once you hit 40, all you do is really lose.
Yeah.
Until the end. So look, dude, I told you what I started watching. Do you remember? Do you remember what I told you?
Yeah, all the Rocky movies.
Guys, I have not watched a Rocky movie in years. My children have never seen a Rocky movie. I know that is it's wild that I'm saying that to me. because that was like a foundational film series for my entire life. But I'm going through the series now, and it reminds me what we're talking about, of that scene in Rocky V with Mickey. They brought Burgess Meredith back in 1991 to film this one scene after his character had already died in like 1981's Rocky III or 1982, whenever that was. So in that scene, Mickey is saying, if it weren't for you, Rocky, I'd probably already be dead, because I'd be thinking, what do I got to live for?
Yeah.
But you give me a reason to go on.
Yep.
You give me a reason to stay. And I'm going to be here until I can watch you do good.
Yep.
And man, it was such a moving scene. I just love that moment, man.
Yeah.
Of hearing that. Look, I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna lie. I cry like a bee, like ugly cry. Like, it just moved me, man. It just moved. I've watched that scene like 3 times. So, anyways, yeah, I'm excited about Icon to get to be able to see Billy D. Williams. He is up there. How old is he, Nick? 85?
Something like that. Yeah.
Now, we've not talked about James Earl Jones.
Mm-mm.
I don't think either one of us posted anything on social media. We didn't make a video. We kind of held it for now.
Yeah.
So it's actually the opening thing that we're going to talk about here in just a moment. But Jedi Master Lawrence, thank you so much. We will be circling back to James Earl Jones here in just a moment to do that with you guys. Felix Quiros, member for 41 months. 41 months with EBN and counting. We are, you are, Echo Base Network.
No, Felix.
The Acolyte Shields are crying big time. The Star Wars Explained was the biggest offender of all. Star Wars Theory put them in place. Star Wars forever. May the Force be with you. Awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Our brother, the Bat Cave. Did you see the horrible AI-generated cover art for the new book, The Acolyte Wayseeker? It's embarrassingly bad. Looks like they used a free demo software on their phone. Can't believe it's the real book cover. Can you pull that up?
I can. Let's see here.
I haven't even heard of it. Like, all that's new to me.
And it's, let's see here. I had my work computer open because I was sitting here doing tickets while we're talking. All right. So what is it? The Acolyte. What was it?
Wayseeker.
Seeker. Let's see here. Oh.
What is it?
That's terrible. On my screen.
Hey, Veritech says, is there going to be a meetup outside of the convention itself in Nashville? No, but I think anybody can come to the Courtyard Marriott and meet us there.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to have I don't think you have to have a ticket to get inside the hotel, do you?
Mm-mm.
We're going to be in the Courtyard, so you can come. I don't see how they could stop you. Like, I don't think you even have to go inside to get to the Courtyard. I think you could just walk around right to it.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's where we're going to be. So a lot. We'll be there a lot. So go ahead and show us this thing, man.
So here is.
Hang on a second.
That's it right there. Yeah, that's terrible.
All right, I'm back.
All right. But anyways, yeah, that's the cover. It looks like crap.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Matt Cave is 100% right. That looks like some terrible, like low quality AI Photoshop something. That's crazy. But hey, the show deserves it. GraphWeb $2. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Thank you, brother. Absolutely every day. And Donna Hergenrether, the wonderful Donna Hergenrether, has gifted 10 Echo Base Network memberships. I'm sorry, five Echo Base Network memberships. Please give her a big thank you in the chat if you received one of those. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Donna. Currently, Nick, we got 265 people in the house. They're all going, where have these guys been? Thank you, guys. John Kokoza, our friend. Did you all watch the Kai Patterson cut of Ahsoka? I did not. And thank you, John, for the $2 super chat. I have not watched it. I don't know if Nick has or not.
Nope. Never even heard of it.
Yeah. I don't recall. I don't recall that at all myself. So maybe let me know if I need to check that out, John. I bet he's saying yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Ahsoka. Okay. Yeah, I got it pulled up. The Patterson cut. Yeah, KP Films is the YouTube channel. So if anybody is interested, go to K as in Kite, P as in Paul Films. KP Films.
KP Films. All right. Awesome. Let's see. Mattuine, War Vols, 3 weeks and counting. Yeah, our team's not looking that good, buddy.
No.
We don't have a quarterback.
No.
We got everything else. We don't have a quarterback.
No.
They might as well have me.
I could probably go do a better job, and I suck and know nothing.
Dude, I throw a football like a girl.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a sexist kind of way. I'm sorry, ladies. I cannot throw a football. So I'm going to tell y'all something about me. Y'all make fun of my chipmunk cheeks and all that crap. But I have terribly small hands.
Yeah.
I
Mine
cannot
aren't
throw.
that big either.
Yeah.
I think they're probably a little bit bigger than yours, but
They are bigger than mine.
yeah.
I cannot throw a football. Like, it's wild. Anyways. John, P.S. MPA, hashtag MPA, Molly pegs Alex.
That probably actually happens.
Ooh.
Allegedly, supposedly, don't know any of that for a fact, but
Oh my gosh. That's disturbing, dude.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't even want to think about it. Let's move on.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Thank you. Venger, 43 months member. My right eye feels like a poached egg after laser eye surgery today, so apologies for spelling errors. Mr. Kyle Katarn blocks POC content creators as he can't be seen debating, arguing with them. Yes, he does. He blocked us.
Yep. He blocked us, and I guarantee you, he wouldn't talk to the DA either, and the DA would destroy Kyle Katarn.
The DA would destroy damn near anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing about Derek. Like, when I first started watching his videos, I was like, this dude is incredibly bright.
Yeah.
Like, very articulate. So, and I'm like, he's only getting 57 views on his videos. This is a shame.
Yeah.
And now he's like the next big thing. He's awesome. He's absolutely awesome. So, yep, I'm with you, Venger. A lot of those people just can't do it. Just can't do it. Sutton Creek Productions, rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
R.I.P. J.E.J.
And $2 from Asen Khan. Will you be visiting London?
Man, I would love to. But that is probably not happening anytime soon.
We're not going to London, but we are contemplating going over to Ireland and maybe Italy, and like
Oh, that'll be
going and
fun.
seeing Rome.
Mm,
That we are looking. My wife wants to go. We're thinking about doing that.
yeah,
So
that'd be a fun trip.
there would be. That would be absolutely. So that catches us up on all the supers and all that, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support and welcome to our new members. We're going to go ahead and play this, guys, for you. We appreciate you very much. We are UR Echo Base Network. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Should we do Star Wars or non-Star Wars?
Let's do non.
Yeah. All right. So the first thing that we had, minus, all the things that we've already talked about with the drama, is this. And I know, look, everybody else has posted, has shared, have talked about this. We have not been able to do that.
No.
This is our first time. So you'll have to just bear with us. I know this is old news to a lot of you guys, just like all that stuff that we just talked about was old news. I posted something on social media about the demonetization and all that, and like 2 or 3 days 3 days later, and somebody was like, "Dude, have you guys been under a rock for the past few days?" And I'm like, "No, we've actually been living life." Like, not under
It's
a
not our
rock.
full time job. We literally
Yeah.
do this part time on the side.
Yeah. It's like YouTube content creation has turned into damn near ambulance chasing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, the article came out. Let's go.
yeah, video time. Come on.
I can't do it.
I would love to have the time to be able to do that. And I know Coach would too, but we just don't. So
Oh, I'd love to have the time to be able to do it if it justified it monetarily.
yeah. Yeah.
If I could not, go into my 21st year of teaching and just do that full time, I'd be all for it.
Oh, same. Yeah.
I'd be all for it. But can't do it. Can't do it. So y'all are
we
looking.
ain't bringing none of them neurotic checks home.
No, we don't have that. We don't have that. I wish I should record. I should put a hidden camera in my room and walk in there and tell my wife that I'm resigning from my job and I'm going to be a full-time YouTuber and just show y'all the aftermath.
And she'd be like, yeah, I don't think so.
I cannot even
Our next one
imagine.
would be like, so you're moving out then?
Yeah, pretty much. That's about right. That's probably what would happen. But look, man, it's kind of turned into a theme for the show tonight. The older we get, the more we lose.
Yeah.
First of all, we were blessed as a fan to have him as long as we did.
Yeah.
And he was always very charismatic, well-spoken, very I'll say it again, we said it about the DA, articulate in the way that he spoke about Star Wars.
Yep.
I was a big fan of James Earl Jones. I remember when I was a teenager, James Earl Jones wrote an autobiography. Written, it was him. He wrote it. And I bought that thing at Books A Million, Nick, and came home and started reading his autobiography. And of course, I was most interested in Star Wars and what's he going to say. But I read the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was
A-
James Earl Jones.
Andrew Wall put it best. James Earl Jones was a class act. He's the opposite of Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the thing, man. It's a shame.
Yeah.
I am more sad for the passing of James Earl Jones than I will be Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Same. And I like Luke Skywalker is one of my all-time favorite characters of all time, but Mark Hamill, his freaking political crap, man. God, I can't.
Well, see,
I can't stand it.
and I would be okay with him being on the other side of the aisle politically than me. But
Yes.
when he says the things that he says and it's constant,
Yes.
I
It's
can't
like,
I
dude,
can't do that. It's too much.
Yeah, give it a rest, dude.
Yeah. But I will
Nobody is
say
buying your crap.
that I do like, like Hamill posted when James Earl Jones died, like a sad emoji. He said something, and it was like, "Rest in peace, Dad." And I was like, that's a really nice touch
Yeah.
that he's calling him Dad, his Star Wars dad.
Yep.
One of them. Now I love James Earl Jones, but and this is going to get me into some hot water here. I love James Earl Jones, so let's not misconstrue this. But there was a man who signed his autographs in a particular way. Do you know where I'm going with this, Nick?
David Prowse?
David Prowse is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's what he wrote every time he signed his name.
Yep.
And James Earl Jones was always the first to say, I was not Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I did his voice.
Yeah. And that's it.
Dave Prowse was Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's almost like the fandom gives Jones a little bit too much credit, even though he deserves massive credit.
Yeah, because that voice, Darth Vader as a character is not Darth Vader without that voice.
Yeah.
So he was just one part, which was a big part because the voice is everything. But
I'll be
David
right back.
Prowse, David Prowse was, he was in the suit. He was doing everything. So ultimately, he is Darth Vader. And I completely understand why he signed his autographs that way. I am Darth Vader. James Earl Jones never gave no pushback because he agreed. He 100% agreed. Tulsa Doom, yes. Conan the Barbarian. If you guys have not gotten the Conan box set on 4K with Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, oh, man, so good. Make sure you got a good 4K TV, good 4K Blu-ray player. Those movies are awesome. And James Earl Jones in Conan the Barbarian was awesome. And then he got his head chopped off at the end of the movie, which was pretty funny. But yeah, he was terrific, absolute terrific actor.
Yes, he was. He was not just a voice actor. He was a fantastic actor.
Yeah, we were just talking about Conan the Barbarian.
Thulsa Doom.
Yeah,
He was great in Field of Dreams, played a blind man.
Guy is so great in that. And I'll tell you another role that I really enjoyed him playing was the CIA director in the Tom Clancy movies with Harrison Ford. Clear and Present Danger.
Fantastic.
He was also in Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games with Harrison Ford. Loved him in that. He's just such a good actor.
Now this shows you his level of. We love him, and he's one of us.
Yeah.
The Star Wars family's like, yes, this is James Earl Jones. Okay, but it kind of does it. Or is it fair to say? It kind of reveals his level of Star Wars fandom when he says, Luke, I am your father. Does that say something about him? Like when he
Yeah.
is referencing that iconic moment, the most iconic moment in movie history, that is also the most misquoted moment in movie history. Because Darth Vader did not say, Luke, I am your father. He never said that.
No, he didn't. A lot of people use that line, but that's not what was actually said.
Yeah, it's the most iconic moment reveal in cinematic history, and everybody gets it wrong.
Yep.
Because he said, no, I am your father. He didn't say, Luke, I am your father. But James Earl Jones said it many times.
Yeah.
When I said, Luke, I am your father. I'm like,
Yeah.
you didn't say that.
Yeah.
But we got to give him a pass on that,
Yeah.
right?
I think one of the main reasons people use that line is just because to point out the fact that it's Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader's talking to, and you're referring to a line of Vader talking to Luke. So I think they add that in there just because people understand he's talking to Luke. Maybe that's something that started a long time ago.
I'm pretty relaxed, my man. It's just we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Pretty relaxed.
I'm super relaxed.
Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed. I'm just saying, does it say something? Some people are like, no, how dare you? How could you question? That's, maybe that says something about you. I don't, to be fair. I don't know. Anyways, rest in peace, James Earl Jones. It is sad.
Yeah.
We're quickly approaching, Nick, the day there will be very few people left from the original trilogy era.
Yeah.
We're getting there fast.
All right. Between the main cast of who's left, Harrison Ford.
You're not going to ask me who's going to die next.
No.
Okay.
No. Harrison Ford, Billy D. Williams. I think those are Mark Hamill. I think those are the only three main characters left, isn't it?
Anthony Daniels.
Oh, Anthony Daniels. Yep.
Mark Hamill. Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Billy D. Williams.
Peter Mayhew's gone.
Yeah. So out of those four, who dies last? Who's the last one standing?
Ford, Hamill,
Anthony Daniels, or
oh my gosh,
Billy
dude.
D. I think Billy D will be next. And I think Anthony Daniels will probably be the last one standing. I don't know, maybe Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's the youngest.
Yeah.
But
Probably Hamill.
I don't know. It's weird for me to think about who I think is going to die.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's going to be the last one to check out?
I have no idea. But, that's one of the cool things about going to Icon is that we get to see some people that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
That were in the original trilogy. Let's see. Who all is going to be there?
Biggs, Wedge.
Dennis Lawson, who played Wedge,
Yep.
is there. The man who played Biggs, I cannot recall his name at the moment, but Biggs will be there.
Yep.
Dak, the man who played Dak.
Hey, Empire, suck some Dak. Pew. You remember what that's from?
No.
Family Guy, the Empire Strikes Back Family Guy.
Oh, yes.
Where he's like, I feel like I could take on that whole empire myself. And Luke's Peter Griffin's son, who plays Luke, stands up and says, "Hey guys, Dak says he's got this one." And they're all like, "Yay!" And then he gets in the snowspeeder, flies to the Star Destroyer in space. It's like, "Hey, Empire, suck some Dak," and boom, one shot, he's dead.
I knew it sounded familiar, but I couldn't recall. But yes, I've not watched those in a long time.
Yeah, they are up on our Patreon if you guys have not seen them.
Warwick Davis will also be at Icon.
He actually will. Yeah, Mark Hamill will probably live longer than him, fortunately.
This is such a weird conversation, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, look.
But yeah, Warwick Davis will be there.
Yeah, Dak was about as effective as Wade, but we love him because he was in the original trilogy.
Yep.
You know, had a great death scene.
And nobody mourned Dak other than Luke, because when Luke mourned him just briefly in the cockpit of that snow speeder, you felt like he just lost a friend, somebody that he knew for a long time. When they did that with Wade, I was like, "Who's Wade? Well, who are they talking about?"
Wade.
Like, and then I had to go back and remember and be like, "Oh, that guy. He was literally in the show for like 30 seconds and had like one or two lines of dialogue."
And dude, it's so interesting that you say that, because I think you're right. I think you're right and I'm wrong. Okay. Let me say that. But I never looked at Luke as being that way. I looked at it like, Dak. Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't have a wingman.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a co-pilot.
Yeah,
And
but
those
just the
Imperial
facial
walkers out there.
Yeah,
just
facial expressions when he just kind of stared off into empty space for a moment there. That's all that was needed to portray that small bit of emotion of, hey, I just lost a friend,
Yeah.
And now also, of course, now I don't have a rear gunner, in the snow speeder.
Right. That's how I
know.
looked at it.
Yeah.
Dak wasn't nobody to me. He wasn't nobody to Luke.
Yeah.
But I think I'm wrong. I think you're right. I got to go with that. But I've never looked at it that way.
Yeah.
Is General Veer still alive? Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he is.
Julian Glover.
Yep.
We bought him drinks.
Yep. Really nice guy.
Saw him get smashed.
Yeah, his favorite movie he ever worked on was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because he got to work with Harrison Ford and the late great Sean Connery.
And to be fair, he was the main villain.
Yeah, he was. He was the main.
The role
villain
that he had in Empire was small.
Yeah, and his death scene in Last Crusade was one of the best death scenes.
I agree.
Man,
he chose
that was
poorly.
awesome. Yeah, he chose poorly.
He really did. So it sucks that he didn't get an action figure from back then.
Yeah.
He's probably got one now.
Yeah.
But he didn't get one back then.
He's got one for Empire.
Well, yes.
AT-AT Commander.
But it's a generic figure.
Yeah.
His image wasn't on the card back.
Yeah.
And it just said AT-AT Commander.
Yeah.
It wasn't General Veers.
No.
So we say it's him, but it could have been any AT-AT Commander.
Yeah.
And I don't know. People are probably cringing because we're saying AT-AT right now.
Yeah. AT-AT, AT-AT, whatever.
All-terrain armored transport. Well, does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So next up, this is still going on. Ewan McGregor. I hope we get a chance to do another one. Talking about Kenobi. There he is.
Mm.
Now, we covered this. This is what's crazy. The world has changed. All right, check this out. Alec Guinness celebrated his 62nd birthday while he was filming Star Wars. On set in Tunisia, they brought him a cake, and he celebrated his 62nd birthday. Ewan McGregor is 53 years old right now. He's less than 10 years away from the same age as Alec Guinness, who played Ben Kenobi. Do you think it's possible we get Ewan McGregor playing Obi-Wan Kenobi and he's older than Alec Guinness was playing Ben Kenobi? Do you think he's going to be making a Star Wars show or movie in 10 years from now?
Probably not.
Don't think so?
No.
Who knows? Who knows? Do you think it would be good for Star Wars to have him back as Obi-Wan? Chat?
If I had any faith in the people writing the story, I would say yes. But this is Disney, and they can't seem to get anything right. So in the reality that we live in with Disney Star Wars, I'm going to have to say no. I mean, I would like to see him back if it's in something good.
Yeah, I didn't even really see like him coming back. Like like in 2012 when Disney bought Lucasfilm, I was never thinking maybe we'll get Ewan and Hayden back. I knew we were getting the original cast, and that's all I cared about. That was the driving factor for me. But eventually, you start hearing those rumors. They're going to do an Obi-Wan. Ewan McGregor's coming back. Okay, all right. And he did fine, didn't he? Wouldn't you say that his portrayal of Kenobi, like what he did in the show, was fine? The problem wasn't Ewan McGregor. Would you say that?
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, so there's some more scuttlebutt, some more drama going on. Have you heard about Peter Cushing?
Yes, we talked about this on Mr. H today.
So the family of Cushing is in the middle of a legal dispute. They are suing Disney for using his likeness in Rogue One. So, Nick, what's your take on this whole thing? Like,
so Peter Cushing has no immediate family, but one of his best friends is under control of his estate.
Yeah, I meant that. His estate.
So I don't know. I don't think there's enough information out on this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the details. There's not enough information out. Once it goes to court, we'll probably get more information then.
I agree with Donna. This movie came out 8 years ago this December. Why has it almost been a decade and this is news right now? And are we at the point where the actor is going to have to sign their rights over like James Earl Jones did with his voice? And there are people who are upset, Nick. We should have mentioned this with James Earl Jones. I'll be honest. I'm grateful that James Earl Jones is allowing his voice to be used, using AI or whatever they are doing to do his Darth Vader's voice. I'm glad. So we'll always have Darth Vader's voice because nobody else can do that. This friend should have done something when the movie was announced. If there's a video game with Peter Cushing, I would like his appearance to be film accurate, but the actors deserve fair compensation, and so do the families if the actors are gone. I don't know. Do you pay the family if the actor's gone? I don't know. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, his friend is over the estate, so everything goes to the production company that his friend owns. It's in this article, the name of the production company. I can't remember what it is, but they're basically in control of his estate.
Dude, I could be totally off here. But here's the thing. That CGI version of Grand Moff Tarkin was not Peter Cushing.
No, it's just his likeness.
There was an actor that played it. They deep faked it, or not? What? No, it was CGI. They CGI'd it. It didn't even look that good for the time, in my opinion. Like, it was kind of blurry, and he was hard to look at. And there were some scenes where it looked like his eyes were crossed to me.
Yes, yeah, it wasn't great, but for the time, it wasn't bad for the time,
Okay.
which was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, but my point is, that wasn't Peter Cushing.
No,
That was Grand Moff Tarkin.
yeah,
So I don't think that the family should have or the friend who controls the estate has a leg to stand on.
yeah,
That's
and that's
just me.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if he does or not, because I don't know if they own the character, but I don't know how the whole likeness rights thing works. I know that they got a deal with James Earl Jones before he died to use his voice and use his likeness. So I know that there's contracts and there's stuff out there for those kind of things.
Yeah.
I just don't know how the whole stuff with Peter Cushing, because he died in 94.
Yeah.
Nobody was talking about likeness rights back then. There was no AI or CGI, on the scale that it is today, deep fakes, all that sort of stuff. So again, I just don't think there's enough details to really say one way or another whether this is really a legitimate case. Obviously, the judge thinks it's legitimate enough because it is going to trial. Disney thinks that they do have a leg to stand on. They'll probably try to settle out of court. But if there is something in a contract or something, then the guy's probably going to lose and probably isn't going to get anything from this.
Now,
So
the
time will tell. We'll find out when it all.
this is a really good comment here. That's very interesting. Bill S. Preston, Esquire.
Bill and Ted.
This was covered with the Back to the Future 2, where Crispin Glover, the actor, successfully sued that they used a mask to imitate Glover in the film. So here's the
right.
one
I forgot
issue.
about that.
You're right. That's a great point.
That's a great point.
That's a very fair point. However, that happened a long time ago.
Yeah,
and
that was in the 80s.
And I would say you can't use that today as a precedent. Like, the court could go completely the other way today.
It's
like
possible.
I think we need more court cases.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for this. I'm rooting for these people to stick it to Disney for sure. Anytime they lose court cases and lose money, man, I celebrate. So I'm definitely on their side. I just don't know enough details on the whole thing to know whether or not it's really going to be that legitimate or not.
So, okay. All right. I have a question. Could the friend of Grand Moff Tarkin, I mean, Peter Cushing, my bad. Sometimes we do that, right?
Yeah.
We go, God dang it, he's Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah.
All right. Could the friend of Peter Cushing, this guy that's suing them for Cushing's likeness being used in Rogue One, this is a legitimate question that I have, Nick. I want you to answer this, okay?
All right.
If he has a case to sue Disney for using Cushing's likeness in Rogue One, does he not have a case to sue Disney for using Cushing's likeness in Star Wars Rebels?
Yeah,
That's-
or what about in Revenge of the Sith? That was a completely different actor, but it was Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah.
I
I mean, you're opening up Pandora's box. They could sue you anytime you use that character. No wonder Disney doesn't want to use OG characters if that's the case.
Yeah, the thing is, they own the character.
Yeah.
And the character looks like Peter Cushing, but Peter Cushing. So I don't know. We would need like Legal Mindset or somebody that knows more about that sort of stuff than we do to kind of chime in. So I don't have enough information to really make a fair, hard case one way or another.
Right.
I'm just rooting against Disney.
Yep. So Bill S. Preston Esquire updates us. He says the friend is a business partner who had contract signing over Cushing's likeness rights. The question is whether Cushing had previously signed over rights Tarkin to Lucasfilm. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know what that whole. I don't know the details of all that. So once it goes to court, goes to trial, there'll be more information that'll come out on this, and we'll know more then for sure.
I guess the thing that I hate is like take a iconic show like Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
Could they make animation that looks pretty much the exact same as Batman the Animated Series today if they wanted to?
Oh yeah.
Of course they could. Easy.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the one key ingredient that's gone that cannot be replaced?
The voice of Batman.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
He's not with us anymore.
No.
But we also happen to live in an age where they could take his voice and duplicate it.
Yeah.
And if you could do that, then the fans of the franchise can have that show forever.
Yeah. And the thing is, voice actors that can do, there's voice actors out there that can sound just like other people. Our good friend Jonas J. Campbell, is a good voice imitation guy, doing Morgan Freeman and all these other different actors' voices. And there's people out there that could do Kevin Conroy's Batman voice. They could hire other actors, but with the advances in AI technology and all that sort of stuff, the studios and all that are really going to be trying to save money whenever they can. If they don't have to pay somebody other than just a tech guy to go in there and AI generate all this stuff, they're not going to pay somebody to do any of this. So, which was a lot to do with that whole with the whole strikes and stuff. They were really pushing against all this AI stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to the point to where, it's almost getting to the point, to where actors are going to be out of a job because they could basically just AI the performance any way they want.
Yeah, that is true, and Venger's right. Hollywood definitely has to be careful with using AI and things.
Yeah,
like
we don't
because
need a Skynet on our hands.
Actors need to get paid.
Yeah,
writers need to get paid.
Yep.
We don't want to rely on artificial intelligence to create the entertainment for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that will get hollow real fast.
Yep.
So, yeah, you know what? You just said Skynet. I am no longer in favor of all this. I am opposed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I like AI. AI can be used for a great tool. But I think there definitely needs to be some when you can basically have, people putting videos out of, political opponents saying and doing stuff that never actually happened. There really needs to be like some watermarks or some stuff to like let people know, like, hey, this ain't real. This never happened. This is AI generated. Something. I definitely think there needs to be some regulations. Raging Rhino, what's going on, brother?
What's up, my man? Good day, mate.
Hell to Raging Rhino. If you guys aren't subbed, go over there and check out Raging Rhino.
Look what he says. He's right.
Actually aged really well. Yes, it actually did.
Those people are losing their minds trying to take everybody's money.
Yeah, there are way more of us. That was so. If you guys don't know, Raging Rhino kind of got that whole project.
Kinda, it was his project.
Yeah, it was 100%. Yeah, there's no kinda. He got that whole project up and going and did that whole campaign thing, and it was awesome, and we were happy to be a part of it. So yeah, it was. There's definitely way more of us in the freaking.
It's funny. We come out with ours and theirs vanished.
Yeah,
because they started eating each other.
Yeah, because they didn't have enough diversity in their video,
and they felt bad. They were like, "I'm so sorry, Regina. I didn't have a black woman in it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cry."
Yeah, we had more diversity in the video Raging Rhino put together than they had in theirs.
Oh my goodness, so stupid, so stupid. All right, so let's see. We got Donna Hergenrether with the $4.99 super chat. My favorite work of James Earl Jones is the reading of the Bible. Perfect voice for it.
We have a copy of that Gary Ambrosia sent us.
Awesome. Yeah. Very cool. Where's that at?
It was in the drive. I put it in there. I thought you downloaded it and got it.
I don't recall any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, man. I am starting to forget stuff, dude.
Yeah, because we definitely had a conversation about it. This was probably 6 to 9 months ago.
So look, I'm not asking you to like brag on me or nothing, but would you not say that I had a crazy good memory for a long time?
Oh yeah, Coach remembers stuff I don't even remember. My memory is terrible.
I could see things in extreme detail.
Yeah,
dude, it's going away. I can't remember nothing.
Yeah, Coach will remind me or talk about stories from back in the day, and I'll be like, huh? And I'll have to sit there and think and be like, okay, I think I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
You remember me breaking your Tasmanian devil necklace when we were 12, don't you?
I do remember that.
Yeah, you do. Dang, man. I so people don't know this, but I have had 2 TBIs. I've had 2 traumatic brain injuries.
Yeah.
And
falling off the roof and the car wreck.
Yeah, I fell 15 feet off a roof when I was 8 years old and busted my head open on concrete and had to relearn how to walk. And that was my first traumatic brain injury. And the second one, I was 15. I went through a car windshield. That was my second one. And dude, seriously, all of a sudden, my memory is getting worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a normal thing when you're 45 or
man,
what?
I don't think it's a normal thing for 45 because I couldn't remember crap freaking 10 years ago either when I was 35. So
okay, Dan makes me feel better. Starting to forget, you must not be 50. All right, so this must be a normal thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to eat walnuts. That helps retain memory. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of supplements out there you can take that help and aid in brain health and memory and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. So I couldn't play contact sports. I wanted to box and couldn't because my doctor told me I didn't ever need to get hit in the head.
Yeah.
They told me I couldn't play basketball, but I did anyways.
Yeah.
So anyways. Oh.
Yeah. Wolverine 626 gets it. It's because we watched that clip.
I can't even argue that.
Yeah. It killed so much of our brain watching that show.
Sean, my brain injury was seeing 5 minutes of the echo.
Hell to Sean Carter, which by the way, guys, Sean Carter did reach his
Oh,
$1,000
man.
goal. He actually made these for Coach and I. And I actually am going to put him on another project. when I have
Oh
the money
my
to do it.
gosh, man, I
Uh,
cannot wait. Finally, I'm going to see you in 3 weeks and I'm finally going to get my stuff.
Yeah.
Cannot wait,
so,
Sean.
Yeah, Sean Carter is amazing. If you guys have not subscribed to his channel, Sci-Fi Model Guy, he does some really cool stuff. He's great with models. So yeah, definitely go check out his channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure that my diet is all that great.
Mine hasn't been for the last week and a half, but for 2 months, 2 solid months before that, it was pretty solid.
I did great in the summer. It's harder for me during the school year. You know, but I'm still getting my exercise in, so that's good. Of course, Donna, we know. Eat more meat. Absolutely. Cannot wait to hang out with all y'all at Icon. So thank you, Donna, for sending in that $4.99 super chat. Mama Bear says, hey, from Erie, Pennsylvania. Great show. Love you all. Love Mama Bear. We love you, girl. Thank you so much. You are the best. Scott Westbrook sends in a $5 super sticker. Somebody else we get to hang out with at Icon. Cannot wait. Thank you so much, Scott. We appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. And then Sean Carter, member for 3 months. The most secure job in the world is being a lawyer for Disney. You're right. That's easy money. That is easy money. And they drag it out, and usually it seems like they win. So how is that? That's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, Jarrett, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All grown up. Oh, man. So, Nick, we'll finish the night here. This is about meaningless at this point until it actually happens. I don't even know. Let's say that they're right. How are you going to feel about this? Here you go. Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu movie will relaunch the entire franchise, says Screen Rant. They're waiting. They're limiting Star Wars. We're not getting as much of it. And then when this movie finally comes out, according to them, it will be a major reset of the franchise, reviving the franchise with a much-needed jumpstart. Do you believe there's any legitimacy to this?
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I don't see how it can. It's the best option they have, but how's it going to reboot the franchise? How's a Mandalorian and Grogu movie going to bring in a bunch of new people? And here's the thing. All right, this is the funny thing, dude. Star Wars has been coming out and coming out and coming out. We've gotten Ahsoka, Mandalorian Season 3, Book of Boba Fett, The Acolyte. Somebody who is completely has not watched any of this, has no idea, nothing. They are not in the Star Wars universe at all. They're oblivious. Let's say this movie comes out. Let's say it's really good. 20-year-old dude goes to the movies, watches it, and he's like, oh my gosh, this was incredible. He goes home, he buys Disney Plus, he goes to Star Wars, The Mandalorian Season 3. I'm going to check this out. That movie was great. How's this going to reboot the franchise?
Good God. It's not going to reboot the franchise. I don't think it can reboot. I don't think anything they do can reboot the franchise.
No. And Veritek's right. All this crap leads to Jake. There's no the only thing they could do at this point, because they're not doing the World Between Worlds reboot. Don't you think that ship has sailed? That's over. I do. What do you think? What's the probability? What's the percentage chance the World Between Worlds reboot happens? There was a time when I thought, I might have even said 30%, 40%. I might even said higher than that at one point.
Yeah, I probably would say higher than that too.
But right now, what is it? I'm like 2%, 1%,
negative 5%.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening.
No,
it's much
really
more likely that Star Wars. It doesn't appear that going way back has worked. The Acolyte was a disaster.
Yeah,
they're about to find out that going way forward isn't going to work.
Nope.
I don't think that's the Rey movie is way forward. That is not smart.
No, it's not.
So what's their own? They got two choices, Nick. One, stop making movies. They're not going to do that. The only choice is take the story to another galaxy. They've already opened that door with Skeleton Crew. They already opened that door with Ahsoka. That's 2 shows out of the last 3 where they go to another galaxy. That's what they're going to try to do with Star Wars. All new characters, all new everything. There is no Empire. There is no rebellion. This is the Star Wars universe in a different galaxy. What do you think?
No, it's not going to work. Star Wars in another galaxy, because at that point it's just not Star Wars anymore. Like, I've heard the arguments of people saying they need to go way, way back, get away from Skywalker, Empire, Rebellion era. That's Star Wars.
I agree. But they have to reboot it. They can't proceed the way that they've proceeded, or there will be nothing.
And rebooting it isn't Star Wars.
In name only. Look,
yeah,
they can't make Star Wars.
Yeah.
Impossible. Can't do it.
Yeah, they really can't.
Was The Mandalorian Chapter 16 Star Wars?
Yeah, but it was literally, 5 years after Return of the Jedi? I mean,
that's true. That's the era.
Yeah, it's in that era.
And if you remove Luke Skywalker from that episode,
it's just another story that takes place in the Star Wars universe.
You went to Roost Chris and ate the green beans.
Yeah.
That's what you did. Like, you didn't even smell the steak.
No.
That was a pretty good analogy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was.
I must be eating good food because that was brilliant. My mind is sharp. I'm eating meat, Donna. Let's see here. The real Super Shadow. James Earl Jones is 127th with EGOT. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
1 of 27 to get those. Got it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And not surprising.
No.
That's really cool. That is really cool.
Well deserved.
Shogun Orta. What's going on, brother? Skeleton Crew is also another galaxy? Yes.
It happens in the Mandoverse right after, that time frame. At this point it's going to be maybe 7 years after Return of the Jedi, or
something like that.
8 years, less than 10 years after Jedi. But we still don't know where they're going. We don't know if they get lost in another galaxy or if they just get lost in general. I don't think we really got a synopsis on exactly what's going on in the show. We know it's basically some kids go off on an adventure, basically get lost, very Goonie-esque, like go on an adventure, that sort of thing. But we don't know any details.
So look, I've been out of the loop. Am I wrong there? I know that Skeleton Crew is part of the Mandoverse. There's gonna be some tie-ins with other shows, but for some reason, maybe I'm getting confused between some of the leaks and rumors from yesteryear.
Yeah.
But the kids and Jude Law's character, they get lost and they're way, way, way out into another galaxy, just like they were in Ahsoka. She went like where Ezra was at. He wasn't in the same galaxy. They had to go somewhere. They had to intergalactic space travel with the whales. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So I want to say that's what Skeleton Crew's going to do as well. That's why they're lost. They're like, where the freak do we go?
Yeah.
But you know what? I could be wrong about all of that. But
yeah, we just don't have enough information yet.
But back to the whole other galaxy thing, I don't think that's not how you save Star Wars either.
No.
Take it to another galaxy, you know. But if they ever feel like they have, none of the stories are working. The Mandoverse isn't working. The Rey thing's not working. The way back thing's not working. So what are we going to do? Well, instead of going way, way, way forward, they could just go, we're gonna sidestep and go right over here to this other galaxy and tell a story over here. And it's going to have Jedi in it and Force users and all new people. And this is the new Star Wars.
Yeah. The only problem is they don't know how to tell stories.
Yeah, I don't disagree. You know, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, I agree with that. Really missed you guys. Glad you are back on. Man,
thank you.
That makes me feel good. I appreciate it. I'm gonna look into the camera and say thank you. Why am I wearing my glasses? Like,
you've been doing that for a while now.
I know, 3 times in a row.
I think since the Star Wars funeral.
So
that we did on Film Threat.
My wife got me these glasses, and they're literally just sitting on my computer desk. And one day, I guess it was after the funeral.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not part of the cool club.
I put the glasses on, and I think it's going to be like my new thing. You know, because if I take the glasses off, and if I remove the hat, I'm afraid I'm going to get sued by the best friend of the creator of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Who owns the rights to Alvin and the Chipmunks. They're going to say that I'm using Theodore's likeness and I'm screwed.
Yeah.
So
probably
the glasses have to stay on. I hope Knee Pain is laughing right now that I just said all that.
What is up, Knee Pain?
Theodore's likeness. That's right. Theodore's likeness.
And if you guys aren't subbed to Knee Pain, go over and sub to his channel. He is awesome.
Yep. He gives you all kinds of remedies for knee pain. He has lotions, little Chinese ladies rubbing your leg. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that got weird quick.
Yeah. He's got all the best witch doctor stuff going on over there on how to heal yourself of all different kinds of pain.
Yep. Knee pain.
Yeah.
So Sean Carter, $5 super chat. Another galaxy is gonna land as hard as New Coke did.
Oh God, do you remember that in the 80s?
I do.
New Coke bombed so hard they went back to original Coke.
I do. So look. Here's the thing, dude. Not that this matters, but I think Coke and Pepsi both suck.
I don't drink soda anymore.
I
haven't in a
very
long
rarely
time.
do. I will
Yeah.
occasionally drink what your mom drinks every time she drinks anything.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I'll drink is if I'm out somewhere and I'm having a mixed drink or something and they don't have ginger beer, I'll get Sprite.
Yeah. You remember the last time I
that's
saw
it.
your mom? What did I bring her?
Dr. Pepper.
I went to the store and bought her Dr. Pepper because
Yeah.
I knew she would want that.
You guys want to hear a funny story, chat?
Oh.
Coach will remember this.
Is this
So-
going to roast me? Don't roast me.
No. It has
okay.
nothing to do with you. It's about my mom and her Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
So, my mom would always buy her Dr. Pepper, and we would always have like water or Sunny D or stuff like that. So we would always go sneak drinks of her Dr. Pepper and drink them, and man, she would be furious and who drank my Dr. Pepper, and like start flipping out on everybody, all us kids. There was 4 of us in the house, and she's, did you drink my Dr. Pepper? And everybody's lying. No, wasn't me. So then we got to the point to where we would go drink some of it, and then we'd fill it up with water, so it looked like none of it was gone. Then she'd go to drink it, and of course it was like flat. And she's like, who put water in this Dr. Pepper? You ruined the whole thing. But literally, that's what we would do.
Oh, I can still see you opening the refrigerator, taking the lid off of her Dr. Pepper, taking a little sip and putting it back.
Yeah.
I can still see you doing that in my head. Yep. I remember when we were in like 8th, 9th grade, the internet was like a new thing.
That dial-up, that 1440 baud.
Yeah. So we would be in your garage in the wee hours of the morning, 2, 3 a.m. And you know what we were doing? No, folks, we were not watching porn.
No.
We were looking up stores that sold vintage Star Wars figures.
Yeah, and we found one in Cincinnati, Ohio, and went.
We did. The Earth Collectible Toy Mall.
Yeah.
But we would like sit there and look and talk toys.
Yeah.
Go through their weapons.
Yeah. We still got books and guides on all the different figures, what weapons they came with, card backs, coins, the vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
so we would sit there and look and wish we had that figure, this figure. And we were looking at carded figures.
Actually, while Coach is telling that, I'm going to grab something. Hang on.
Well, he just missed the whole reason I was telling this story. Because if I tell you guys, he's going to miss it. So when Nick comes back, I want y'all to all start chatting in there and saying, Nick, who is AB? AB, the letters AB in all caps. Everybody start chatting. Nick, who is AB? AB was a girl that he hooked up with. And he will be embarrassed. Y'all all start getting on him about AB when he gets back. He deserves this for leaving me high and dry in that moment. Yeah, proof he wasn't listening anyways. Yeah, exactly. Antonio Brown. Not that AB. Not that AB. It was a girl that he did things with, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Is this getting weird yet? Yes, that's it. Yes. That's it. That's it. Y'all get ready. Y'all all start. Don't worry, Coach. He'll die before you die. That's the goal.
Crap, I can't find it.
But
it was the book that I had with the gold and black Darth Vader helmet on it.
Oh yeah,
that all the vehicles and figures, and we use that as reference guides.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Oh,
it was fun building up that whole collection.
Oh, the chat is on fire when you came back.
Oh, what were you talking about?
I was about to mention how me and you used to sit there and look at all the figures, and then we would go have our orange juice break. You remember that?
Oh yeah, orange juice break, and we would do
Paper football.
Yeah, it's Stackers sandwich pickles.
Yeah, yeah. But the chat is talking to you big time, Nick.
What are they saying?
Okay. Well, here we go.
Hang on.
Here, I'll highlight that. Thomas.
Oh, jeez, I'm not talking about that.
Who's a B? Nick, who's a V? Who's a V?
Middle
AB.
school.
Nick, who's a V?
Yeah,
A to the B.
yeah,
Who is a B show picks?
yeah.
Who is a B?
Middle school girlfriend.
Defade a B.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Love to hear more about AV.
7th grade.
Do you have? Oh, this is an interesting one.
Oh yeah. No. Big negatorio.
Oh my god. We should just make up things about us ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's see a pic of AB. Oh. What? AB hooked up with Sparrow? That's a thought you never would have had right there.
No.
Does Nick not have eyes?
I do.
Yeah, he does. He does.
My hat just always slowly works
Oh, I
its
got you.
way down. Now I always have to.
BBY. Nick is an Omega lover. The power of AB. Oh, that got funny. Here, you could say something back to roast me if you want to. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm good. Let's well, I don't have anything really. Not anything I can think of off the top of my head.
All right, that's good.
I'm sure if I gave it enough thought, I could come up with something.
Oh, no. Salem's Lot on HBO Max starts next month, says Venture. Dude, I can't watch it.
I don't know.
That's a
anything about
movie
that.
I could never watch.
What is it? What's it about?
Salem's Lot is a scary ass old movie about like the devil had a kid and stuff.
Oh, so sort of something
Along
like
the lines,
Omen or something, or
Exorcist type
Yeah.
level. Yeah. Salem's Lot was the only movie that ever like messed my dad up.
oh, really?
My dad watched The Exorcist. He's like, whatever.
I don't think I've ever seen Salem's Lot. If
And-
I have, I don't remember it.
Do you know who played the devil in that movie?
Mm-mm.
Anton LaVey. Yes.
Wow.
And
Man,
for
I
those
don't.
of-
I'd
for those
almost
of
be.
you who do not know, he was the head of the Church of Satan.
Yeah, yeah. I almost would not even want to have that playing in my house.
Exactly.
I'd be like, man, I'm not trying to bring no bad juju down on my place.
Yeah. Do you mean Rosemary's Baby? Yeah, I think I did get those two mixed up a little bit in my head just a second ago.
Mm.
Because that Rosemary's Baby she was having the Antichrist, I believe.
Oh yeah, I saw that, but it was a long time ago. Like I don't even remember. It's been so long.
Do you have AB blood type?
I have no idea what my blood type is. 0.
I gotcha.
Yeah, John says Salem Lot was vampires, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Hold up. You know what, dude? I'm going to go with the chat. I don't even want to search it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm not about to type in that Joker's name and go look for a filmography or nothing. I don't want to touch it. And I have reasons to be this way. Oh, the stories me and Nick could tell you. I will tell you this. Nick's dad is a very bright man. He's a well-read man. He's very smart, smarter than most. And he knows a great deal about the occult.
Yeah.
And it is real.
Yeah.
Salem's Lot is vampires. No worries. Thank you, Aurora. Yeah, I think I got my movies confused. So no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go there. I was about to get sucked right back in. John Kokoza, $5. We need these guys to get together and make fan movies. Theory, the director producer. Stupendous Wave, lore writer. Kai Patterson, VFX editor. And then they all get demonetized by Sex Planed. No, I'm with you. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Vengers, Salem's Lot is a vampire series. Remember the vampire kid at the window?
Yeah. I probably couldn't get my girlfriend to watch any scary stuff like that.
My wife, Raquel, is not watching it.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Dude, there are two genres of movies that I just don't watch.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of horror stuff. Every once in a while.
Once in a while. But you know
not
what I
that
watch?
often.
You know what I watch even less?
What?
Comedy.
I like good comedies.
I don't know what a good comedy is. What I think's funny, nobody else laughs at.
Yeah, I remember when you were watching that Royal Tenenbaums and you were
That stuff
dying,
was hilarious.
and I was like, "This is dumb." Like, I did not get it. But like, all right. So, like, name 3 of your top comedies just off the top of your head. Could you even name 3 that you were like rolling, laughing, watching?
I don't want to look at the chat. So I thought, all right, so this is, you got to hear me out on this one because you're going to agree, but you got to hear me out on it.
All right.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is freaking hilarious.
Love it. That is freaking hilarious. Yeah.
But I can't think of any other movies like that one that is funny.
Yeah, I really can't either. That's a very unique movie.
It stands alone.
Yeah.
It's not like there's a whole bunch of movies like that. There's not.
Tons of great actors in that thing too.
But that movie
they
is
had everybody. in it.
And look, you know why it's hilarious? Because Jason Mewes is freaking funny.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, big time.
Let's see. Another funny movie.
So off the top of my head, ones that I can think of that I was rolling when I watched. 3 off the top of my head, and I could probably think of more that are better comedies, but just off the top of my head, first things that come to mind: 40-Year-Old Virgin, freaking hilarious.
I didn't like it.
Home Alone, the first one, and
I didn't think that was funny. It was entertaining.
and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I didn't think that was funny.
Yeah. So yeah, Rush Hour was another good one. I see that in chat. Those were the first one was definitely the funniest. Beverly Hills Cop could also almost be considered. It's like an action comedy. I don't know if you'd really consider it I don't know if I'd consider it a comedy.
People like The Hangover and stuff like that.
Yeah, The Hangover. Yeah, that was funny. Tropic Thunder.
I didn't think
funny.
The Hangover was funny at all.
Yeah. Ted, Uncle Buck, hell, Mallrats. I mean, some of the other old Kevin Smith movies I thought were pretty funny.
I liked them, but I didn't think they were funny.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, I have a
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, your sense of humor is different than you got a unique sense of humor.
dude. Do you know? All right. When Indiana Jones punches that dude out the window and says, "No ticket,"
That was funny.
and then the whole chase scene where that airplane is chasing them. Are you with me?
Yeah.
And they go through the tunnel, and the plane goes in the tunnel, and the wings come off the plane, and it's sliding by them. Okay, the plane's sliding by them.
Yeah,
And
and the
they're-
pilot looks
The
at
pilot's looking at them, goes out of the tunnel, blows up. They drive through the flames, and I believe it was Sean Connery's character that says, "That was close," or
Yeah.
they don't get any closer than that. And then the second after he's done saying that, whoo, bomb
Yeah.
drops, blows up a hole in the ground, and the car goes into the hole. That's the hardest I've ever laughed watching a movie.
Yeah.
That whole scene right there, I was in tears watching it. And here's what's
That's
crazy.
funny.
I saw it in the theater when I was in 1989. I had seen it 50 times,
Yeah.
but I'm sitting there watching it and I'm crying from laughing.
Yeah.
That was really funny to me. I can't think of a third funny movie. I might say, you know what? I thought Trading Places was pretty funny.
That was a funny movie.
When he was in the jail cell and the guy called him a jive turkey
Oh yeah.
and he was acting like he knew karate.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Better get your hands off me.
Yeah.
I'm in cell block 3." You know? Like, that was funny to me.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
was
you're
pretty
right.
good.
I struggle with that. Do I think the Pink Panther movies are funny? Not really.
Yeah. 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 I don't really. Yeah, same. And some other ones that I didn't really find funny was that I wasn't a fan of, or that I didn't find funny, was stuff like what is it? The Holy Grail. What's it called? The
Monty Python.
Monty Python. I never really found any of that stuff funny.
It's funny, but I'm not like, "Oh my gosh, it's so funny." I
Yeah.
just don't have anything like that. You know what I think to me is funny? If I need to laugh, I'm going to go watch Dave Chappelle stand up.
Oh yeah, stand up. Sebastian Maniscalco, he's really funny too. I like his stand up.
I enjoy Chappelle. I don't agree with everything that he says. Did you hear the Chappelle bit where this is a few years old now, but where he was talking about abortion?
I probably did. I don't remember though.
He was like, "Men, you have no right to tell a woman what she can or cannot do with her body." And all the women in the crowd were like, "Yeah." And then he says, but to be fair, he says, "If you have a right to not have an abortion and to have the baby, then I have the right." Or he said, I shouldn't have to pay any child support. And the women were like, "What?" And he was like, "I have the right to abandon his ass."
Yeah.
If you're gonna have it, like that was so funny to me.
Oh,
And
jeez.
but the funniest. Can I play you the funniest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this. Oh, this is it. All right. Here we go. Most of you have probably seen this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about trans.
I feel
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
bad for teens.
Oh, we're totally gonna get demonetized.
but they're so confused.
We are.
Oh yeah.
It's only a minute long.
Okay. We'll probably still get dinged, but okay.
And it's not all my
Do it.
fault. I feel like they need to take some responsibility for my jokes. Body. But they have to admit that's a fucking hilarious predicament.
All right. So he was saying to be born in somebody else's body is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Here you
It's
go.
really fucking funny. And if it happened to me, you'd laugh, wouldn't you? That wouldn't be funny if it happened to me. I think it would be. What if it did? What if I was Chinese, but born in this nigga body? That's not funny.
I'm going to pause it. But this is the punchline. This is the best part. And his wife is Oriental.
She's Asian. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the rest of my life, I had to go around making that face. Hey, everybody, I'm Chinese.
Right here.
And everyone get mad. Stop making that face. That's offensive. What? This is how I feel inside.
Oh, jeez.
That's always funny to me.
Yeah. He has some great bits that he does for sure.
But the thing is, too, is like he's a certified genius.
Yeah.
Like to sit and listen to him talk for real, like not trying to be funny. I mean, he's funny even when he doesn't even try to be funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude.
Yeah, he really is. Stand up. Cat Williams stand up is really funny too. I was freaking rolling watching his stand up.
Thank you, Greg. I like Bill Burr.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny, dude. He has a podcast he does on Tuesday mornings where he's just talking about random crap. People sending in questions, and he's just sitting there talking about whatever. It's hilarious. Like, it's really good. And he is throwing truth bombs. Like, just, he does not care. If he thinks it, he'll say it. Like, it's good. But yeah, man, I struggle. I'm on the spectrum for like autism, I think. I think a lot of us are.
Yeah.
Because I could listen, if I find a song I like, dude, I'll be on that song, like it'll be in a rotation, and I'll listen to that song forever.
Yeah.
If I find a movie that I like, I can't just go in there and just watch a random ass movie. I can't do it. It's got to be something I think I'm going to like. And more times than not, I'll watch something that I've already seen a lot that I know I like. I'm watching Rocky. Tonight I'm watching Rocky 3 when the show's over.
Yeah.
Spaceballs was funny.
Yeah, it was.
But if you remove Comb in the Desert, it's not Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah.
Is that not the funniest scene?
Oh, it's freaking hilarious. Love that scene.
You know that guy was in a lot of Star Trek.
Was he?
Yes,
I did not know that.
he was. He's a comedian, but he's a good actor. Somebody's Tim Russell or something. Tim Russ. Yep. Tim Russ. I knew I was close. I said Tim Russell. I was all over it. I had to stretch my brain for that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So Tim Russ was also in a really good movie that I just watched the other day, Nick. You got to go see this. You'll like it. Rebel Ridge on Netflix.
Have never heard of it.
It's a modern day Rambo.
Huh. I don't have Netflix anymore because they don't let you
Share.
yeah, they don't let you share anymore.
So you do have torrent sites.
Yeah, I'll have to get it from there. Yeah.
Jib liked it.
Yeah. And what's it called?
Rebel Ridge. It is
Rebel Ridge, okay.
it is truly a modern day First Blood. The guy that plays the main actor is phenomenal. I am a fan already. Black man. He's from England, but he has the American dialect going in the movie.
Right.
But so good, and the dude can flat out act. Like it's worth watching more than once. It's that good. Yup, there it is. Jim's got.
Sweet.
It really does. Toxic masculinity. Old school macho. First Blood, the best Christmas movie.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie.
I agree with that, Wolverine. The action in Rebel Ridge, I feel like, was on the same level, if not even maybe a little better, especially the hand-to-hand stuff.
Yeah.
But there was way more action in First Blood. There was a lot of story-driven elements in Rebel Ridge, but it was really worth watching. It was a good movie. I didn't mean it was as a carbon copy. I just meant like in spirit, kind of Rambo.
Yeah.
You want toxic masculinity? Watch Danny Trejo's Machete.
I saw it, but I barely remember it. It was a while ago.
Never saw it. Oh, I did not know that. Wolverine 626, John Boyega was originally cast as the lead in Rebel Ridge, left partway through filming. You know what? Here's the thing.
Did not know that.
I've
never even heard of Rebel Ridge, though.
I probably would not have watched it if it was John Boyega. And it's nothing against John Boyega. It just takes me back to a place I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I don't care anything about seeing any of them in a movie ever again. But I will tell you this. The only exception, I could watch Dune and see Oscar Isaac, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But the very first time I watched Dune and saw Oscar Isaac, I didn't like it. But as the movie went on, it became okay with me. And now I'm fine with it. But still, if I see a sequel trilogy stuff going, it's a trigger. Y'all want Disney Plus me, John Boyega. Guess he also meant Netflix too. Vertical Horizons. That's funny. Oh, well, guys, we've been going 2 hours. It is almost 9 o'clock p.m. Nick's got a work call. I'm going to go in here and watch some Rocky 3.
Yeah, I've been working this whole time, off
Yeah.
and on.
Oh, I know.
Closing tickets out.
Yep. Guys, thank y'all very much for being here with us. Hail to our friend Rob Wright. You showed up at the end, Rob. You showed up at the end. Great to see you. Rambo 2008 is underappreciated. I agree. I agree.
That was a good movie.
It was. Man,
That's a good movie.
he shot them people to pieces.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was very gory.
Yeah.
It was one of the most gory. It was probably the most gory Rambo
was.
movie.
It was.
Yeah,
And
by
the
far.
last one,
It was like Saving Private Ryan level gory.
yeah. What is up, Green Lantern 345, our good friend?
What's up?
Good to
Green
see you,
Lantern?
brother. Thanks, Thomas. He says this was fun. Oop, Rob's got a personal trainer kicking his butt. That's good.
Yep.
Mattuine, good night, y'all. Good night, sir. Have a good one. Blood Guilty, we are, you are. Guys, seriously, thank you. Thank you all for being here. Sergeant Giratina's Rising Renegades. Yeah, it was a badass movie. But
Yeah.
you know what? I really loved the last Rambo movie, Last Blood.
Yeah.
So, dude, do you want me to tell you something from the Sly documentary that
Nope.
All
Nope.
right.
Nope. I'll see it.
All right. Well, you need to look at private chat right now, and like if the answer is yes, raise your right hand, and if it's no, raise your left hand. So we could do this in code, not against the chat, but there are other things going on. You know what I'm saying, man? Chat. I'm talking to you, chat. Raise your hands. Raise your hand, chat. All right. Misa off to bed, 3 a.m. here. I need to watch Last... Dude, my daughters like Last Blood. My wife just texted and said, I need you to hurry and come kill a spider. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. This is what we do. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I felt like a total little bee today. You know what happened? I tried to put new wiper blades on my wife's car, and I could not get the old ones off. They would not come off.
Oh, really?
Yes. It took me like 15 minutes to change some wiper blades. I felt like an idiot. Anyways, guys, we really are going to have to jet. So seriously, thank you. We love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking here with us through this time of EBN mediocrity.
Yeah.
But,
EBN cast tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock Central Time. So me, John, Mike, and Loki.
Get your Shannon Sharp on, Nick.
Yeah, he is. Shannon Sharp's been killing it with that Club Shay Shay in the interviews he's had over there.
That's not what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what he's talking about. But he's mentioned Shannon Sharp, and I was like, he's been killing it on the thinking of
Shannon
his
Sharp, who just went off on Ocho Cinco publicly on their show. about being non-professional by showing up late.
I've not seen that.
Ate him up.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Ate him up live on their show.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
But then he pulls this, or this happens to him. You can't say nothing about professionalism.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you go live on Instagram and people could hear you having sex.
Who did that?
Shannon Sharp.
Oh crap! I did not know anything about that.
That's what's in the news.
Oh wow! I did not hear anything
There's
about
rumors
that.
that he's going to be fired from ESPN, and then there's rumors that ESPN's not even going to reprimand him. Like, there's just all kinds of craziness going on right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he went live on Instagram Live, and he was like,
Wow.
"I'm sorry, I didn't even know how to do that. I am not good with technology. I did not mean to do that. I feel terrible." But you can't say anything about being professional if you do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a wrap. I like him, but I don't like him too. It kind of goes both ways.
Same. Yeah, I'm in 100% agreement there.
When he sat down and did some interviews, like with Cat Williams, I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
When he sat down with Charles Barkley, I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
But hearing him talk about other things sometimes, I'm like, I don't like Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways, all right. Look, seriously, we have to go. I totally thought Blood Guilty said he's a boner, but it's a boomer. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. But you also do no longer have the right to call anybody unprofessional, whether it was an accident or not.
Yeah.
My opinion. Opinions will definitely be different. We need an emoji. Hey, what kind of emoji do we need? Members, throw some emojis up. Let's do it. Let's everybody throw some emojis up while I find us our exit music. That's going to do it for us, guys. We are You Are Echo Base Network. May the force be with you. May the thread be with you too. Just don't get us demonetized. We'll see you guys on the next one. Coach and Nick from Echo Base Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. I'll drink to that